Sending my peace, my love, my light. Let's dive into this Leo full moon, why don't we? So this Leo full moon is going to be, to say the least, uncomfortable. And that's because it's going to be also a lunar eclipse. And it's going to be bringing an emphasis of the eclipse we just had in the beginning of January. And so it's going to bring that theme along with it. But whenever we have this lunar eclipse, it's kind of blacking out our emotions for a little while. And so this is actually allowing us to renew our emotions. And it's allowing us to rid all of the baggage that we've been holding on to for the past 6 months. So in particular, this new moon will be uncomfortable because it's about finding and sitting with your shadow self. Literally, it's about finding what it is that we need to let go of from the past 6 months and sitting with it, embracing it, letting it become a part of you, but differentiating between what is not us and what is us and what we want to see from our soul's growth moving forward. And so this lunar eclipse in Leo is not only allowing us to feel more strong-spirited, more confident. For most of us, it's demanding that we step into that confidence. It's demanding that we step into that courage and heal the child within. And so a lot of this is finding our truth, finding our innermost authentic truth. So what is your truth? And right now, a big theme that's going on that I'm seeing is this Pisces being in Neptune still, and how that's going to be affecting the lunar eclipse. And so when we have Pisces and Neptune, it's really bringing us kind of like a high crown chakra energy, and it could almost always create an illusion right in our face. So this illusion could be what are you numbing, or what are you hiding, or what are you ignoring about your shadows, about this side of yourself that has been left dormant? What are you leaving out? What are you escaping? So Pisces energy at its lowest is escapism. So what are you escaping about your identity that needs to be healed? Right now are some really major themes of this eclipse. And this eclipse is, that's not one of the huge aspects of this eclipse, but another really important one is the Uranus and the moon being squared. So when that happens, that's creating like rapid change, like uncomfortable change. A lot of us do not like to change. So this fixed energy that we have going on, especially with the Leo and Aquarius, is going to continue throughout Aquarius season. So it's important that we take other perspectives, that we take maybe, constructive criticism from others. All of this is going to be helping us. It's going to be fluffing us up. And so it's important for us to not stay in our same place. Last time we had a fixed season was with Scorpio. So it's important for us to not be so boxed and to allow our mind to expand, whether that be through, learning through books or through other people, or just being open to what the universe has for us that's coming in, the wisdom, the messages. So moon square Uranus can bring about rapid mood swings. So if someone's experiencing rapid mood swings in your life, or if it's you, just be gentle with yourself. This could be a very sensitive time for some people. It's a full moon, so it's always a little crazy. And especially with this fixed energy, it's kind of like, you kind of only want your way, or you don't want to adjust to things because you have expectations maybe. And so this is going to be um a little hard for some people to relax. So I recommend that, you spend some time with people that you trust, spend some time in small circles, um, or maybe just by yourself, relax, just be with yourself, allowing for, the emotions to naturally play their course, and just to be and feel the experience while it's happening, because that's truly where the most of our downloads are coming from. It's not when we're doing yoga. It's not when we're doing rituals. It's when we're just being here in the moment and just existing in presence. That's whenever the messages come in. That's whenever we know that we can look our shadow face to face and know that we have work to do. So you're going to want to rebel. You're going to have impulsive tendencies. So it's best to just stay home, people. Like, just stay home. Like, the energy is going to be crazy. You don't need to really be out there doing all that and grabbing all this attention, because with this Leo full moon, it's going to feel like you have all this confidence. It's going to feel like you have, like, oh my God, Leo energy, look at me. But then once you actually get in the spotlight because of all this going on, it's like, oh, I don't really want all that. Like, I still have some fears and doubts about myself that I need to work on. And so a lot of this right here is going to be bringing great change in people's perceptions of life, of themselves, of their identity overall. So this is a really big time to finding our truth, people. Finding our truth and diving deeper into who we are, into our identity, and who we're portraying. And so also, like, we have Mercury squaring Uranus. So this for some people can be, sudden messages that are coming in, or sudden opportunities, or just sudden changes, like plans changing out of nowhere, or maybe just life opportunities coming up out of nowhere. Maybe your life just skipped from one stage to another, from last year to this year, and you're just like startled with the moon that we just had, and now you're just like, what do I do now? And I'm going to tell you what you do now. You just be in the moment. You be in the moment, you stick with your shit, and you just work through it. You work through it. And whether that is through, doing your kumbaya or ceremonies, or, lighting candles, and, whether that be through just being with family, or journaling. Whatever it is, the most important thing that you can do for yourself for this moon is to be in the present moment and to not worry about what's coming next. Being in the present moment will allow us to stick with our shadow self and to work through our shadow self, so we can heal those dormant places within our soul that we thought that we have healed, but are rising back up. They're just rising back up. So pay attention to how you ignore those parts of yourself. Do you go out partying and drinking? Do you escape through exercise to make your body look good? We all know that it's okay to get in physical shape. But when you're just worried about the outside appearance of how you're looking, and you're not paying attention to a good heart, and you're not paying attention to, how you treat others, your kindness, or how true you stay to yourself, you know damn well that is escapism. So that's a form of escapism, just focusing on the physical body. So overall, this weekend, it's not going to be easy. just like I said, be very gentle with yourself. That's one message that has been coming in for me this year. And so I just wanted to make that a point to share with you guys. And, just allow for the transformation to come through, because it is. For this moon, it really is. And don't be so stubborn with yourself, with others, with criticism from others, because it might happen. Especially with all these rapid mood swings going on, there's going to be people having opinions. The intellectual energy is moving into with the Aquarius season. And so Aquarius season is all about higher consciousness. It's all about finding that higher intellectual capacity, but sharing that with others in a humanitarian way, in a way that benefits humanity. And so this season is great for people who want to get into, spiritual sciences, just communicating more overall, expressing more of what they know, teaching. And so I also want to emphasize that this full moon is allowing us to step into our identity as a teacher. So teaching what it is we know, teaching the experience that we have had, because that's the best thing that you can teach. The best thing you can teach is what you've been through. So allowing that to hold a title for yourself, allowing that to hold an identity for yourself, and to teach that to others. Teach your identity to others. But you can only teach your identity to others if your identity is true. It will only feel right if your identity is true. So working on our identity, we're able to confirm all the experiences that we've been through and mold that and shape that into who we are firmly. And so we're able to teach that to others. And whether that be through actual communication on a subject, or whether that be through just being who we are in the moment. Just being present with our soul, being present with our character and who we are. That's teaching people within itself. So this Aquarius season, we're taking in a lot of information because it's the sign of information. So when we're taking in a lot of information, we need to be present so we can listen. Listen to others, listen to source. So you want to make a balance of sharing and receiving. And that's a big emphasis on Leo and this moon as well, because Leo always wants the spotlight. And so this, couple days before, couple days after this moon, have awareness onto, wanting the spotlight. And remember that it's not always about taking the spotlight. You can be confident without taking the spotlight, and allowing for others to share their experience, to share their presence, hold space for other people. That's a big one. So I'm going to pull a card from the Isis deck, actually, because I've never pulled this card deck in a video. So, let's see. Okay, I pulled this one. Okay, Key of Life. The Ankh portends new life being born through you now. This new life being born in whatever form will enrich your life, bringing you more into wholeness and fulfillment. Do not give up on your creative destiny. Stay with it. You are flowing in the right direction, and you have spiritual support from the unseen worlds. Let it happen. That's beautiful. And I think that we can compare this to everything that I just said, because it talks about bringing in new life, shedding away baggage of emotions, and just allowing for this new life to come in. Not worrying about how, why, when, and where, but allowing for this transformation to take its course. Don't fixate on things of how it should be or why it should be. Allow for this richness of life and just for this creative force to just manifest right in front of you. That's the most beautiful thing that we can do for ourselves, is to just be present and to trust and to know that all of this is bringing us into wholeness and fulfillment. So the simple most thing we can do is to not give up on our creative destiny. So destiny will always play its course. You are flowing in the right direction. And you have spiritual support from the unseen worlds. So this is about trust, people. This is about being present and trusting the process. Not giving up on your own identity, on your own creative endeavors, but also trusting spirit and your soul's journey. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. I hope that this, full moon brings a lot of growth for you all. And I really appreciate you guys all tuning into my video, and I hope to see y'all back on my channel. So if you don't mind, please like and subscribe below, and so that you can get notifications for more amazing videos coming soon this year. Sat Nam and Namaste.